Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Hilltoppers will get the first crack on offense today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, it looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1 second to go, but hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break through?
Touchdown, Western Kentucky, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He gets hit as he threw the football there on third down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Makes the catch. It's Cole.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Hilltoppers line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up.
Lineman or just
looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will have to kick it away. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. the incompletion. They'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Hilltoppers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Cole. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that first down marker. It's a strange choice. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try the right here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Butler. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Quick completion with the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They'll run it from the gun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Throwing up, play action. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Western Kentucky has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run the option. It's a run. Running back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
Breaks an open space. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Hilltoppers will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. Timeout called by the defense there first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Hilltoppers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
Western Kentucky, 21, Texas, 7.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Hilltoppers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I guess we could say that 3rd time's the charm for this offense on these 4th downs, as that last conversion gives them their first of the day.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the penalty is accepted for an automatic first down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Western Kentucky, 28. Texas, 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Cruz.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Running back with the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Hilltoppers will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pitch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Here's the second down play. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Can't connect on the long pass. He caught it, but was out of bounds, so incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic in the PAT.
Texas, 7.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. He's tackled short of the 30. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it second and short. With the catch, it's Butler. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Nice grab. It's Dickey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the back gets the football. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Now the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Washington.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Western Kentucky has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback at that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Hilltoppers are on the move here. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense brings him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up. And they hand it off to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. QB keeper all the way. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And the Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run the option. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Hilltoppers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing second and goal. Looking for a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. This quarterback on fire today.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pocket breaking down. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Using his legs, it's Simon. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Creative running there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Important second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. And the Hilltoppers pick up enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Cut quickly. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of...
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The Hilltoppers look to keep this drive moving. First down and 10 now. They give it to the big fullback here. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Texas, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Of course, in the playoffs, it's to survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.